Good evening, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project and Magnetic Reversal News, bringing you an Hurricane Isaias aftermath update. Many headlines, thousands still without power in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, days after Tropical Storm Isaias crushed the east coast of the U.S. The only problem with this headlines is that thousands still without power could be the understatement of the century. In fact, there's over 1.4 million people in Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York, and Connecticut, with the bulk of that, 1.3 million in New Jersey, New York, and Connecticut alone. Still without power days after the storm. 125,000 still without power. Officials rip utilities' response to the storm outages up in New York. Power outages, 100,000 plus in Mammoth and Ocean counties, still without power. They could wait until Sunday. And 2 days after Isaias, thousands remain without power as frustration grows and calls for investigations mount. Now, listen to this one woman's account in Staten Island. The power in Kimberly Andruszkow's home went out as the tail end of Tropical Storm Isaias tore through Staten Island, bringing down trees, power lines, and causing widespread outages on Staten Island. 2 days later, she doesn't know when it'll go back on. It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable because we're in 2020, she says. I feel like I'm living in the olden days. Now, I would love to have Kimberly on the show to explain to her that when the sun wakes up in the next year or so, that the power is going to be out for more than just a few days. The mother of two said her family has already lost all the food in her fridge and has grown frustrated at a lack of clarity from Con Edison in these days. Well, the reason we started the channel was to warn you that no one is coming to help you. Maybe not for days, maybe not for weeks, months, or years in the event of a large outage. Now, Connecticut's power outage, town by town, over 500,000 still without power days after the event. Tropical Storm Isaias caused one of the worst power outages in modern state history, and they are still out. 549,000 out of power, and this was 548,000 6 hours ago. So that's increasing. United Illuminating and Eversource have made some progress in restoring power. Well, it seems like they just cut 10,000 more homes according to the data. After Tropical Storm Isaias walloped the state, but there's still much work to be done, UI has reduced the outages to 73,947 as of 9 p.m. Thursday. Well, the map is not updated, and so we're going to go with Power Outage US, which is connected to all of the utilities, and still showing 548,000 people without power. 433,000 in New York, 374,000 plus homes in New Jersey. That's a lot of people. So someone's telling a story right now. And according to the New York accounts, power is not coming on until late day Sunday. So they have 3 more days to wait in New York. God knows how long in Connecticut. The power is out. And this is just the beginning of what is going to be a lifelong learning event. So if you're on the East Coast now, you know that you need long-term food storage, long-term food supply, and you need to have backup generators and electricity. Can you think of all the people that are on medical devices that are now in hospitals because they simply don't have the power? Hope you got something out of the video. Power is out to not thousands, hundreds of thousands, 1,400,000 people, according to Power Outage US, still in the dark. That's 1.4 million folks. Share this with like-minded people. Be safe. Buy a generator. Proper prior planning prevents piss-poor performance in the future we are entering. We love you.